Number 1, Helbert Quell. Helbert Quell, your topic is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Helbert Quell.
Wait. Yes, I just got this opportunity. Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I vividly remember one topic or one video clip posted on my Facebook account. His name is Krishnan. He lives in India. He works in a 5-star hotel, feeding lavishly his gifts. But one time, he asked himself, what is the purpose of my life? And then slowly, as he sees his community, there are so many poor people, destitute, mentally ill. He decided, I have to feed these people. They are trash in the society. But to him, they are people, they are persons. And he said, rightfully, that each and every one of us has 5.5 liters of blood in our body. Use that. In my case, I come from a province, and then I help these children, these underprivileged children to go to school. I send part of my salary to them. They are trashed in the society. But to me, they are gold in the making. I am here in Dubai today representing not just my club, not just my country, but I'm representing the 87 million Filipino people, or else 3 billion Indian people, that, hey guys, we have nothing to lose. So many trusts out there. Society has judged them. But look inside yourself. Look inside your heart. Can you do me a favor? Help them and turn their trust, this trust, into gold. Over to you.
Toastmaster Umesh Gajaria, contestant number 2. Toastmaster Umesh Gajaria, your topic is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Toastmaster Umesh Gajaria.
Honorable judges, contest person, and dear Toastmasters. I remember what my chairman told me, my ex-chairman told me about 8 years back. 30 years back, he was working in the United States as a lawyer's deputy, chief justice's deputy clerk. And his father told him, what are you doing? Are you going to be a Supreme Court judge? Or are you going to be a businessman? After 1.5 years, there was one company. They had gone bankrupt. The name was Nalcor. He arranged money through his connections and bought that company. And he did not have money, so they painted all the ships. They had 15 vessels. They just made it into NALCOR. They made CECOR, SEACOR, C code. They never 900 C code. The worst humiliate he told me in his life was, for 5 years he did not sleep because he took $5 million from the bank and he had to pay the loan back. And his friend who had made the arrangement said, "You did a big mistake, Charles. You should have known about this thing. They were going bankrupt." He says, "No, this is the right time." 30 years down the line, Seacore became the largest offshore company in the world. I left Seacore in October 2012. They had $1.2 billion cash. They are the second biggest helicopter company in the world, biggest offshore company in the world. So yes, Nalcor's trash became a gold mine for Charles Fabricant. If you see how you see it, if you can be a winner, even the trash can make you a winner. Over to you.
A moment. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Manu Singh. Toastmaster Manu Singh, your topic is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Toastmaster Manu Singh.
Malcolm Gladwell, the renowned author of many books. He is the author of today and has a very different mentality of looking at this world. He himself on many occasions stated on the topic that someone's trash is treasure for somebody else. I totally agree in this. And I believe in this from mind, heart, and execution point of view. A person might be having thousands of things in his trash, but the other person or the other entire world would be looking at that trash as a treasure. Why? Because in UAE, petrol is not important. We don't think the way we should be thinking in our home countries by we're refueling our cars, jacking our cars completely with fuel. But we do think about it there, because here is as good as trash, but in your sub-countries or your own countries, it's not. It's a treasure. It's a fact of life. In your personal day-to-day life as well, when you see things, some things are normal trash for you, but for your colleague or for your some other person, it might be treasure. He might look at those trash things as, I want, and I want as my life. I totally agree. There's nothing in this world called trash for half of the segment. For half of the segment, it could be. Over to you, contest judge.
A moment of silence, please. Toastmaster number 4, Ismail Akhtar. Toastmaster Ismail Akhtar, your topic is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Toastmaster Ismail Akhtar.
How many of you here have read my book, Shortcuts to Success? How can you have read, sir? I haven't even started writing the book. Fellow Toastmasters, a very good evening to you. one man's trash can be a treasure to another man. Well, I just told you that I have written a book, Shortcuts to Success. Another guy, my friend, he wrote another book, Shortcuts to be a Millionaire. What's the whole point? Here's the thing. Success is something that is internal. If I say that if I have a vision to become something great, someone great, I would say that I will become. Because if you keep moving forward, you'll become successful. But on the other hand, there's another guy who keeps going on and tries to demotivate you. He keeps saying, success is there, you know it, success is there, 4 steps away. But, sorry, he'll keep telling you, man, you cannot achieve it, my friend. I'm a true friend, but I'm sorry, you will not achieve it. So what you have to do is you got to go forward. 4 steps, take 2 steps, doesn't matter. If you fail to take the 3rd and 4th, keep trying more and more. And success will be yours. And other man's trash, other guy who try to demotivate you, he'll be left alone. Over to you.
Check. User J, check. Am I not audible? Check. Check.
Toastmaster number 5, Aaron D'Souza. Toastmaster Aaron D'Souza, your topic is one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Toastmaster Aaron D'Souza.
Contest Chair, respected judges, and my dear friends of Division J. Good afternoon. Indeed, what do you mean by one man's trash is other man's treasure? Nothing but one person's rejection is another person's gain. For example, taking my own example, in my club, when I wanted to give my name for the table topics, there were many people who gave it. But some could come, some couldn't. Luckily, all the smart ones didn't come. And that's the reason I stand before you all. Life always gives us 2 chances. You can either consider it a boon or a curse. It's up to each one of you all. What do you want to make out of life? Do you want to be standing on this side where it is you are the one gaining that added advantage, or you want to be on that side, being the trash, giving away that opportunity to someone else? Ask yourself, each and every time we are given 2 options. You either make the most of it, or you just give it away to someone else. So what's stopping you from taking the next call in your life to make the most of it and to take that extra step?
Audience, 2 minutes of silence, please.